Good evening and welcome to another episode of our build up to IPL 2024. And as we've been doing every day, we look at each team per episode, analyzing the strengths and weaknesses of that team, as well as, and more importantly, picking their strongest playing 11, because that actually gives us an idea of their strengths and weaknesses, and also the kind of bench strength that they have. Today we are talking about a team that's one of the most popular team in IPL, despite the fact that they are one of the three teams that have been there from the start, from the very first season, and haven't won a single title. No points for guessing which team I'm talking about. It is the team from the south of India in Royal Challengers Bangalore, Siddharth Vishwanathan's favorite team, and he's very upset that we haven't invited him to be talking about his favorite team. But guess what? Technology will make use of it, and towards the end of our program probably bring him also to comment on it. The biggest question surrounding the team is a team that's made two finals,
Yes.
if I'm not mistaken. Two finals, not
No,
one. Three finals.
2009, 2011 and 2016.
Yeah, 9 happened so far back that have kind of.
Anil Kumble was captaining back then.
Yes, they lost to the Deccan Chargers.
Yes. The former DC.
Yes, lost to Deccan Chargers. So three-time finalists haven't had their hands on the trophy. And as always, the question at the start of any IPL is, "A Sala Cup Namde." Is that the correct?
I'll quote Faf du Plessis from last year. He saw the cup nahi.
Usually we try and answer the question at the end of our program as to, is the team looking like a team to win the title? I'm afraid we'll make an exception and probably try and answer that question at the start of this program. By the looks of it,
No, it's again the same top heavy team. That's always been their problem. Ironically, a problem they've carried over to the WPL somehow. Don't ask me how they managed to do it. They just do it.
Well, they're on the cusp of making the playoffs.
They have made the playoffs.
They have made the playoffs. Yeah.
no, but the problem still exists
And there they have 5 teams, man.
of being a team that focuses on their batting. And boy, do they make a strong batting lineup all the time. All the
single
time.
Across the
But that's it. And there's like, this is it. We've got our batting, bowling, whoever can throw a ball or two will be included. By the way, sometimes they've got some star bowlers.
They
But
have
for some reason, when they don that jersey, the red jersey, they do not get the same kind of purchase or dividends as most of the time they do. Well, they are donning some other jersey. It just happens. Coincidence or not, it's exactly the opposite of what happened with Chennai.
Yeah.
Same bowlers, when they're wearing the yellow jersey, tend to do very well. You give them the red RCB jersey and they start leaking runs. There have been exceptions though in Yuzi Chahal, one of the rare bowlers who did very well. Siraj, sort of an example. He's had expensive spells too, but still a standout bowler for RCB.
We forgot Harshal Patel.
Harshal
Purple
Patel, but couple of seasons.
Now, one season. Even 2022 he was pretty poor.
And that too, that season happened.
Second half, all of that.
Yeah, in those pitches in the UAE, which kind of
Assisted his cutters.
Yes, so all of that helped. Anyway.
And those cutters then became a stock delivery.
Yeah.
And then he was found out. But he now has a new home.
Worth 11 crores.
Worth 11 crores.
Another team.
Who, by the way,
He's moved from one team that has never won a title to another team.
Who, by the way, I cannot for the life of me figure out how they're going to fit him in.
No, they will. They spent about
They
11
can't.
crores on him.
They can't.
They
That's
will
my
have to.
point. But we'll leave that for the PBKs.
Yeah. But 11.
Punjab things.
Surprisingly, again.
Same color jersey though.
Pretty much.
From a red to a red.
There's an 11 crore guy that RCB also bought. They have no option but to play him and not play the other 3 fast bowlers, again of foreign origin, that they will struggle to then have in the team.
Yeah, I didn't understand their auction strategy.
If there was one.
No, starting from before the auction
The
also
trades.
started.
Both the trades. 2 trades. I mean, they swapped Mayank Nagar for Shahbaz Ahmed. That's like that meme, no? They have a meme wherein Japan redesigned their flag in 1999 and all they did was make the red circle slightly darker red. That's it. They're the same player. Like HR wants you to find the difference between these 2 players. They're the same player.
Okay, show for the benefit of our viewers, please show them the squad first up. This is the squad. Have a look at it, enjoy it, savor it, and make whatever you want to of the squad. But this is the easier part when you're looking at the squad that they've got. The tougher part is going to be making their playing 11, and as often it happens with the RCB team is that I'm guessing that initially when you're going to be making their batting lineup, it'll be a no-brainer.
Yeah.
It's only when we get down to their bowling.
After
there could
number
be-
6.
Yeah, after
They
number
have
6, it's
everything
a real-
sorted. Number 6 again. You can tell the number 6 as you said in your sleep. After that, it's Opal Anhare.
After that, then it gives you insomnia. Because you're spending sleepless nights trying to figure out who fits where.
Okay, you've had a look at the squad. Let's get down to business. As is the norm on our programs here, we try and make the strongest possible 11 that will help you get an idea of their balance, and then we answer the bigger questions as to what their strengths are, weaknesses are, and whether it is a team that can win the title or a team that can even make the top 4. We'll talk about it.
In part already answered that.
I'm not even telling Shivam, our producer, who the top 2 players are going to be.
Top 3.
Top 6.
No, but let's start. We go one by one. Let's start with the openers, and this is a test of Shivam as well. If he's been keeping a tab, he is on the ball. Okay, you've got one right. That's Faf du Plessis, correct?
The skipper.
Yes.
He needs to be there. Otherwise, big problems.
Yes. Next up, do I need to tell you? He's got Virat Kohli
Of
there.
course.
Now, I have a question though. Is he opening?
Yeah, has to.
Because I'll just tell you, this is also a sort of a prep for Virat for the T20 World Cup. Please don't go by the unsubstantiated reports that you see everywhere else.
But our platform.
Yes. He's very much in the scheme of things for the Indian team when it comes to the Cricket World Cup. So, but you know one thing, that he's not going to be opening there. So, should he now be looking at a position? Hold your horses, Shivam. He's going on and on.
He's in the races.
Please keep showing it to our viewers. As how will they know what you're talking about?
He's in the races.
We had told Shivam just do
top four you
the
have.
opener. We were testing his knowledge. He said, forget opener, I'll put the 11 only. Hold on. Wait up. Okay, back to the question. Is he opening?
He has to. Otherwise, I know they have an option in Camp Green. But otherwise, I still struggle to see them justifying playing him at 3. Especially when you consider the middle order is very sorted. Actually, the top middle order, the 4, 5, 6 types is very sorted. You'd ruin all of that by trying to fit in Virat over there. So you have to open with him. Yeah. Plus, as an opener in the IPL is where he has his best numbers.
Also, again, if you try and do that again, RCB are again a franchise that have modelled around Virat Kohli. So they're okay, having him play at whatever strike rate that he feels comfortable batting up top, and the others just play according to the situation then. If you do that change, then again, not only are you looking for a new opening partnership which you don't know how it will perform. Second, of course, will then of course be the point that how does Virat Kohli then make the adjustment batting in the middle order, which he's not done apart from of course the Indian team, which also he's done only on 2 occasions in the last 1 year.
Yeah, no, but
we
know this for a fact that he's not going to be opening for you
exactly
in the World Cup for now, at least. But for all you know, he could later be playing as an opener too. We don't know. But that's another...
The Indian team.
Yeah, well, exactly, because you're not 100% sure what happens to a Yashasvi. Is he there or not? How do you fit in? There are too many questions with that Indian team. That's a different debate. So let's not go there. We've got enough of our shows to do that. But anyway, for here, I agree with your points that that's the position that he's got his best numbers. And, if you've got a Virat in your team, you set the tempo right from the start to tell them that, go for it. And so Faf and Virat, by the way, Faf, the only worry I would have had about Faf is not playing regular cricket, so sometimes can be a problem. But his last IPL's numbers are incredible, so there's no reason to doubt Faf or Virat for that matter. Virat had an outstanding IPL too, lest we forget. Apart from a good T20 World Cup before that, he had a very good 2023 IPL, and I think he will most likely then continue being your opener.
But Faf's been a little off color off late. In the other franchises that he's been playing in, he's been off color. So that is where, RCB look a little susceptible right at the top, because you don't know. And Faf again, additional duties as a captain as well.
Yeah, but
I would still back him, obviously.
You had that last time. And last IPL was very good.
Not any aspersions, let's say.
Yeah. No, but a valid point that other leagues, Harshit.
Yeah, SA20, I think he was a little hit or miss with the Durban Super Kings, is it? No, it's the Joburg Super Kings. Yeah. So, but anyway, there's a no-brainer. Rajat Patidar then at number 3. No, it'll be Maxwell at 3. You remember, you'd have KGF at 3. Patidar was more often than not your 4.
3, 4 again.
No, but Maxwell has to come in at 3. He's been your 3 for the past 2 years and has been doing blindingly well over there.
None of you thinking of a Cam Green here?
No. See, he has to be 5.
Are you wasting him? I mean, I'm just saying, I agree. And I know when you make the 11, probably Cameron Green comes in at 5. I agree. But, and also because I remember an interview with the RCB management where they had made it very clear that they're looking at a Cam Green as a finisher. I remember that very clearly. In which case, Cam Green is number 5 right now. My only point is, and if I was making the 11, there's no way, just as, you know, you're setting the tempo up on top with a Faf and a Virat. If I have a Cam Green, as decent as Rajat Patidar had been for RCB, not last season, he missed out last season,
but
the season before that, yes, he was good. But if I've got a Faf, Virat, Maxwell and Green, I want them to play as many deliveries as possible. You know, and this is a guy,
Patidar at 5
Mumbai. You saw what Cam Green
opened and got centuries. But see, the thing is, again, if you're talking about if I had control of the team, you know what I'd do? I'd not trade Cam Green in the first place. It's a trade that made no sense. It took a big chunk of my budget, and despite that, I still went and made stupid buys like buying 3 foreign fast bowlers when I can only play 1.
But that's another debate, which we did. Yeah, that ship is sailed. We debated that at the auction. Now you have a Cam Green.
I wasn't there at the auction.
It doesn't matter. If you're there or not, that debate will happen irrespective of whether you're there or not. Yeah. It's done, dusted, finished.
But see, again, that's what I'm saying. If it comes down to it, I would not have bought Green. But now you have to keep him at 5.
He's starting and he's a number 5.
He has to be a number 5.
That also is a set thing. I think it's cast in stone. You're not changing so many things now. Also for a Cam Green.
Yeah. I wouldn't put it past RCB, but I wouldn't do it.
No, they're not doing it.
I would say Cam Green, either an opener, Virat at 3. I could do that if looking
then
at
who plays 5?
Whatever you play a Maxwell / Rajat Patidar, whoever plays at 5, they have to adjust. My top batters have to bat there. That's my approach. But I can be outvoted, as I think I will be.
Green.
Yeah,
Green at 5. Okay, I'm outvoted. What do I do?
Green at 5.
Put Green at 5. That's the team that I would have made. I mean, doesn't it make sense?
It does, but no,
it's a complete reject then. Again, either have him open, then not number 3. Either have him then open and then you. So that's 2 changes. First, you don't know how he'll come off. Let's say as an opener.
Open, how does it matter? If he bats at number 3, how does it matter?
But again, there are those who say that Virat in the power plays is what you need from Virat.
Anyway, okay, I'm outvoted. I'll go with it. So you're done with your 3 foreign players straight up.
Yes.
Okay.
Number 6 is a no-brainer.
Let's get to number 6, and it's a no-brainer for you. Who?
Dinesh Karthik.
DK.
No, I'd put DK at 7.
Who do you have at 6?
I needed another batter, so I got Lomro there. But you could have. You would need another batter, won't you?
No, you'll play a Mayank Dagar in place of Shahbaz. You'll play Dagar because he gives you a left-arm spin bowling option.
Yeah, but Dagar.
That's one very. That's an area where they're very weak.
They don't
Their
have
spin
options.
bowling department is very weak.
Lomro as well, but again I have DK at 6, Lomro at 7. Again they interchange.
Doesn't
but
matter.
I think you need some more batting, which is why Lomro. Also Mayank Dagar.
I didn't pick Lomro. You know who I picked in that regard? If you're talking about that extra batter, someone who the franchise favors a lot.
Suresh Prabhu.
No, Anuj Rawat.
Anuj Rawat, yeah. But Anuj Rawat will be either or between DK and
DK, exactly.
He's a wicket.
I have a slash, exactly.
But why it will happen, let's just put DK, since you guys have gone with it, that's okay. But I also had DK in my team. The batting order is an issue, so let's just have his name. He's your wicket keeper. The worry for me there is with Dinesh Karthik, has been woefully out of form. Last IPL is something for him to forget. Also is not playing regular cricket. Did play the DY Patil a few games there, I believe. Also didn't have great returns, if I'm not mistaken.
I mean, he doesn't play domestic cricket for Tamil Nadu anymore.
Yes.
Otherwise, up till last year, he was captaining them in first class cricket. This year, he's not played. I don't think he played S-Mat or Vijay Hazare.
And it's his last season, as we know already.
No, he starts, I agree, but his backup will be Anuj Rawat.
Anuj Rawat, exactly.
So he starts then.
But then neither of whom are very inspiring wicketkeeper bats.
Yeah. Okay. So let's leave 7 for now, because that's something that
I have Lomro there in my.
We'll get to that. Okay. Let's get to the foreign fast. Let's put Siraj at number 10. I think that's a no-brainer. All of us would have had. I'm just putting in the names that we will not debate about. Right. Siraj at 10. You can have one more foreigner.
Joseph.
You've gone with Alzari Joseph. There's also, they've got Lockie Ferguson, Topley,
and Tom Curran.
And Tom Curran.
There are 4 foreign passports.
Why?
But you can only play one.
See,
It's Alzari Joseph.
Topley is injured anyway right now. So is Tom Curran. So it's between the two. You spend more
But
money.
they're not
on Joseph
long-term
to pick
injuries.
Joseph.
I'm saying, I don't think they're long-term injuries. Even
Topley's missed the PSL because of his injury.
I'm saying even if he's fit at some point, even then, even if he was available
Shivam.
the entire time, I think Alzari Joseph was a man. Why else would you splash 11 crores
He'll
on
be
him?
9.
Why else 11 crores on Alzari Joseph?
Exactly, that's the only other thing. And the other thing, the other option they have is Lockie, who, lest we forget, had a terrible year with KKR last year.
Yeah.
Was dropped halfway through. You preferred
Was.
playing 2 Indian young pacers and Harshit and Weber rather than having a Lockie. You dropped Lockie, which is why you could accommodate Jason Royal.
He's a good backup to have, Lockie. I think also he was gotten at 2 crores, if I'm not wrong. Yes, he was bought at 2 crores.
But again, he's a backup, and they have
He's
so
a
many
backup to
backups.
Alzari.
They have so many backups.
So no, now let's get to the 4th foreigner. That's a fast bowler. It'll have to be multiple options. It could have been a choice between Alzari Joseph and Lockie Ferguson. Both of you have gone with Alzari, and I think I would also go with Alzari. But very good backup in a Lockie Ferguson.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Alzari Joseph, that's your 4 foreigners done, right? Your 2 fast bowlers done. Now you will need another fast bowler for sure at 11. It will be an Indian fast bowler. Let's get to that.
Akashdeep.
There's also Yash Dayal.
There is also
There are
Yash
3 legit options over there. You've
Yes.
got Akashdeep, Vijay Kumar Vishak, and Yash Dayal.
Yes.
So 3 options. I agree with you. There are 3 options. Akashdeep, because of the recency bias that he did well for the Indian team, you know it. But is he your death bowler? Whereas Yash Dayal comes in with that. I know.
Shane's always been to it.
No. Okay. We'll all remember him for that. But the thing is, he was asked to do that job for a reason.
He is also, by
He
the way,
is your death bowling
I've been
specialist.
saying
He got
this
hammered, yes,
again and again
by Rinku Singh.
He, by the way, has a fast bowling contract from the BCCI. There were more than 1 teams in the auction for him. He got picked up at a price of 4 crores. So there's definitely, let's not write him off.
No.
And
I'm pushing for him in the 11 is one left armer. Okay, so you've got Alzari and Siraj already there. You need a left armer. And secondly, he comes with a reputation of being a death bowler, right? But that's his skill set.
I'll also push him in the 11.
He got hit, all right.
for your own good.
Yeah. KKR have a great record in Bangalore. That small little Pata ground, Rinku Singh facing him again, I'll take it.
No. Hey, you're not a KKR
See,
fan right now.
it's-
You have to think from. I know it'll be tough for you to do that, but think from RCB's perspective.
If I'm picking
which is their strongest 11.
Then if I'm picking, I would pick Vishak.
Oh,
Very
no,
left field, I know.
But Vishak, with his pace, I think he'll get. I'm between Akashdeep and Yash.
I'm going
Dayal.
Akashdeep because of the late resurgence.
I'm going with Yash Dayal because I want
Left
him
arm.
back, left armour, and death bowling you would need because that's one area where they
They really don't have anyone.
Yeah,
I mean,
Alzari
it's a
will do
slash.
that job.
Again,
I
this
think.
could again be determined by how many left-handers are playing in the opposition, or how many right-handers.
But left arm
Maybe-
fast
maybe one
bowling does
left
not
armour, no?
really make a difference. Fast bowling. Okay. Anyway, I've gone with let's say Yash Dayal, but I'm happy to concede for an Akashdeep. Not too much of an
But
issue.
yeah, then I think I'll change votes and I'll have to say Yash Dayal.
Yash
Because I
Dayal.
think they've spent too much money on him to give him on the bench.
Okay, done.
Okay.
So
Yash
we've got
Dayal.
Yash Dayal. Yash Dayal at our 11. 11.
Number
But let's remind everyone, Akashdeep is a close, very, very close call.
Yeah.
So if you watching our program believe that Akashdeep is in the 11, we kind of agree with that too. So it's not too much of an issue there, right?
Vijay Kumar Vishak.
Vishak didn't do badly.
Didn't do
last
badly,
season.
yes,
In fact, I
yes.
dare say at times he did better than Akashdeep. Akashdeep was getting hammered left, right, center. Recency bias is strong here. He did well in the test match. But test matches are his preferred format.
Yes.
He got hammered in the IPL last year, Akashdeep.
Now you've got
You don't
2
have a
slots
spinner.
to
Karan Sharma.
Karan Sharma. Leader.
So Karan Sharma, imagine that's the thing. So put him at
8.
number 8.
Their spin bowling department.
Karan Sharma at number 8. Karan Sharma at number 8. Imagine while I agree that he had decent outings in the IPL, has been an IPL veteran as such, but still him being the leader of your spin bowling attack. Oh, mama.
Also, by the way, Karan Sharma has a very unique feat to his name. He's the only player to have won back-to-back IPLs in 3 different franchises.
Yes.
2016 SRH, 17 MI, 18 CSK.
Right. So now that 2 spinners are going to be Karan Sharma and Maxwell. Am I correct?
Yes.
On that, they have no other option. In their fast bowler, they've got
Who's
a Yash
leading the spin
Dayal,
bowling well?
they've got a Siraj, they've got an Alzari Joseph and a Cam Green.
Yes.
So that's decent amount of fast bowling option. Now at number 7, you may have to look at a batter.
Lomro.
You've got Lomro. I'd be considering, though I picked the left field selection, I went with Manoj Bandage, the Karnataka all-rounder. Why I say he's a left-hander batter, as well as a medium pacer. But I think his medium pacer right now, because of the number of medium pacers they have, you don't really require that. But he's a bit of a tonka. He's had a good phase recently. He's been in good form in domestic cricket. He's been doing very well. Big hitter as well. So you could look at that, look at him. But because you don't really need his bowling skill, you might as well go with an out-and-out batter. In which case you'll go with a Lomro, I guess.
Yeah, the choice.
There's Prabhu Desai
Lomro has the ability to clear the boundary. Let's give it to him over there. How many times he does it is a different question altogether. He's been associated with Delhi in the past and I know what to expect.
Yeah.
So yeah, but again, to begin with, a Lomro gives me at least some sort of safety.
I went with Dagar. You know why?
Okay.
One, he was a trained
You don't need
player.
his bowling.
I don't know.
Why
Why do you do? Your spin bowling is rubbish.
Yeah, that's a point.
Is he?
Yes.
How much does he offer you with the ball?
Exactly the same amount that Shabazz did, 2 overs. But you need those 2 overs because you only have 2 spinners.
I
And
think
you
he
need
makes a
variety.
valid point.
You need variety.
I also had Lomro in my team.
To roll the arm over, even I can ask a Lomro as well. He's okay. 2 overs is if that's all you need from him.
I'm not sure about his bowling abilities. Is it?
I've seen him in the nets and all, so.
No.
Okay.
There,
I trust him.
Dagar is a left arm orthodox bowling all-rounder who can bat a bit. He would make more sense over there, especially when you consider last year there were 2 players they were playing lower down the order. One was him, the other was Michael Bracewell. They need a spinner. They don't have spinners. Karan
I
Sharma
agree.
cannot be a lead spinner.
And Maxwell cannot always be trusted with 4 overs.
He's a 2-over bowler in
Yeah.
T20.
See, you also have an option of a super sub, in which case when you're bowling, you bring in a spinner.
I think Maxwell
That
doing
could
more than
cover.
that. Given how good he's been off late,
But in ODIs.
still, I think he's giving you all 4. You're looking at him bowl all 4, otherwise you're in deep trouble.
You're in deep trouble if you keep bowling him all 4s, considering he has
Injured.
the tendency to pick up freak injuries.
How about this if I was to look at that balance, right? And I if it was just the 11, I would have gone with Shane and got Mayank there.
But you have impacts, huh?
But because I have an impact sub, I don't mind playing a Lomro
Fair.
at 7 and then keep a spinner, which is my only option is
Dagar.
Mayank Dagar.
Their spin bowling department is thin. Why did they let go of Vanindu Hasaranga again?
Yeah.
No clue.
Mystery.
Why did?
But they would have struggled to put a foreigner in anyway.
No, ideally you don't bring Green and you have Vanindu. He sorts your batting and bowling.
Yeah, but now with Green.
But
he
now
has
with
to
Green,
Last time we saw captain being Virat and Faf as well.
yeah, but that's because he had some injury issues, not anything else.
play. Yeah. Yeah.
He had injury
Because of injury, he was being the impact sub. May
not
happen.
anything else.
Yeah, may not happen. Yeah, also being a foreigner, he can't be replaced then.
Yeah, then
If
you
he
have
starts.
to start with 3 foreign players.
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly.
If you start, that's an issue. You
That's what
can't
they
do-
were doing last year. They were starting with 3. They were playing the extra Indian bowler. That's why you saw Vishak, Akashdeep all get appearances.
Yes. So if you're bowling, you go with a Lomro at 7.
Yeah.
And if you're bowling first, then you have, let's say, a Lomro out. Or a Yash Dayal out.
Yeah, or
if you're bowling first,
Then
so
you
then
have
you take a
Dagar.
batter. No, Dagar is a sub, but you'll have to take somebody. So a Patidar or someone
Goes out.
goes out for that time. So if you're bowling, not batting, Shivam, when you're bowling, your super sub could be a Dagar.
Okay. Yeah, because then that's really the only spinner you have.
Yes.
Everyone else, I think whoever they have as spinners are very untested. Dagar at least last year played a few games for SRH.
Yes. They have other options in, as I said, in fast bowling all-rounders, but not.
But their spin department
Yes.
is thin. It's very thin.
Yep.
So Dagar, and if you have to go for bowlers, then you could put a Vishak there, pacers I mean. A Vishak, Akashdeep, whoever.
Yep.
Both of
Yeah.
them work. Because you're not starting with both of them. You can't start with both of them. So either, so put Akashdeep and Vishak both down, because again, I think it will be an either or case depending on what sort of conditions you get. Those would be your bowling options. But man, looking at that 11,
And Vishak.
yes. That 11 already just, it's very patchwork.
See, there's a lot that the top 5 promise. 6 and 7 are again, ifs and buts.
Even not just the top 5, Green is a good player on paper. But lest we forget, last year for MI, his best knocks came
No,
in.
for bowling, you'll need to have a spinner, Shivam. You can't leave it like that. I'm just looking at the options that they have. They have a left arm spinner from Baroda and Swapnil Singh.
yeah.
Yeah, so Dagar / Swapnil, not Akash and Vishak. You can't, no. The
No,
fast
they have
bowlers
enough
are done.
pacers.
Yeah. For super sub, you'll have to remove Akash and Vishak. Yeah. You'll have to look at.
See, because Akash Vishak again will be on that number 11 spot, if at all they're playing. They're not super subs.
Right. So Swapnil then as your other super sub. As for batting, see, Prabhu Desai would be one obvious one.
So yes, Suyash Prabhu.
Suyash Prabhu Desai would be one obvious batter because again, they're not playing him in the 11. It's always a toss-up between him and
Lomror, yes.
So Suyash has to be that one batter. Would be the second batter.
For your batting?
Yes, Suyash Prabhu Desai has to be one.
No, I gave you an option. This all-rounder from Karnataka is a tonker of a ball, Manoj Bandage. So, if you are batting first, so you go with either a Suyash Prabhu Desai or a Manoj Bandage. So, those are your only options.
Now then. Again, doesn't give me a lot of confidence, the team.
Yes.
And this is, I think, the best that you can assemble.
No, because again, you're fitting square pegs into round holes. I'm sorry, you went and swapped Green, thereby doing MI the biggest favor. The happiest team with that swap would have been MI because it gave them the funds to bring back Hardik Pandya.
Yes.
A captain. They swapped off Green. Green still gets his 16.5 crores. But I'm sorry, last year he was best with the bat when opening. With the ball more often than not was getting tonked.
And the problem with Green, the bowler, is going to be again from one small ground to another, from one small flat track to another flat track.
Yeah.
So Green, the bowler, I'm not sure. Also batting out of position.
Yeah, but don't really need to use him that much.
He's a 2-over bowler at this point.
Yeah,
Nothing more.
Yeah, once in a while you bring him. That's how the team looks right now. Do let us know what you think of this team. Strengths, weaknesses. I think it's a no-brainer. I think the strength is the top order batting.
KGF.
Yeah. The weakness will be that middle order, especially with a Lomror and Karan Sharma. I know can tonk it, but again, more miss than hit with the bat. I know he's a decent batter. He has in the past.
Yeah.
But can you rely on him? Lomror also, as I said, has been patchy in terms of his form right now. Dinesh Karthik been woefully out of form.
He had 2022 was spectacular.
Yes.
And then 2023 was just oof.
Yeah. Rajat Patidar himself, I know missed last season, now comes into the test team, but again, back to the IPL. We'll have to see.
I'm not sure if coming to the test team did him more good or harm.
Yeah, would affect his confidence, a valid point.
For sure.
So, Maxwell, you don't know which side of the bed he gets up from. In fact, for him,
Last year was one of the better seasons.
Yeah, so which tells you, law of averages, this may not be a good season. That's what tends to happen with one good season.
Had 2 good seasons. 2022 also he was pretty good.
Well, then all the more law of averages catching up. Earlier it used to be 1 good season, 4 bad seasons. 1 good season, 4 bad seasons. Now he's had 2 good seasons in a row. Unless he's turned a corner, it's another thing.
I mean, don't forget, he's coming off a fantastic 2023. He was very good in the World Cup.
Yeah.
Surely that form has to run at some point. Just ask Travis Head.
Or unless he continues. But they'll all have to come good. All of them. Faf du Plessis will also have to rectify his form that Harshit mentioned wasn't great. No, IPL he was fantastic, but since then. So, a lot of issues I see with the team in terms of the bowling as well. That middle order we spoke about. Out of form, rusty. Those are areas of concerns that I can see with Bangalore. The strength, I guess, is their top order.
Also, I'm not too sure how good travelers they will be.
Yeah, because they don't have a spinner.
They don't have spinners. Again, when you go to Delhi, when you go to Kolkata, okay, Delhi,
Chennai,
this team is going to struggle.
So their spinners are Karan Sharma, Maxwell, Dagar and Swapnil.
Again, that does not inspire confidence. By contrast, the KKR has Surya Sharma on the bench.
Yeah.
On the bench. And he, by the way, is coming off a very good season in the S match. Got about 18 wickets for Delhi. In his first year playing for the state team.
Yes, 18 wickets.
Okay, now to the $1 million question. 3 options. Is it a title winning team? First option?
No.
Big no.
Yeah.
I
Big
remember
no,
I was
big no from me.
I had harsh words for RCB after the auction when we were analysing a thing. They,
Someone special.
We have somebody special joining us for this answer. Okay, our producer Shivam informs us that somebody very special has joined us live on this program to answer the $1 million question surrounding RCB. Our special guest, can you hear us?
guess he can't right now.
Siddharth, are we audible? Don't think so.
He just stole the name of our special guest.
Oh. Special guest, are you audible?
Blooper.
Okay, we'll try and fix that. You can hear us, Siddharth? Can you?
Yes, I can hear you well.
We hear you well. We hear you well as well.
We can hear you too. Okay, so we've done with the 11. We didn't bother to have you with us. 11. We've analyzed. We've looked at strength. We've looked at weaknesses. We only got you for your 2 minutes of fame, and your time starts now. Answer the question: are RCB a title? Are they looking like a title-winning team this year? Go.
RCBC, they have gotten Opalan Hare, they have gotten Nirgul, but after that it still remains the same. Ture bin Hamra Kauno Nahi. See, RCB for where they are going to play, it's happening at the Chinnaswamy. Short boundaries and flat wickets. The bowling attack is such, the team composition is such. Like, if you really want RCB to win the title this time around, I think it should start snowing in Noida. That's how.
It's raining right now, though. It is raining.
That case at this point in time. RCB, if they can get through to the qualifier itself, that will be a victory for. Looking at the team composition, looking at the way how it is. So, title contenders, Royal Challengers Bangalore. Then I think you'll have to fix the IPL itself, because I don't know how they can win the title with the team that they are at this point in time.
By the way, just a disclaimer, we disassociate ourselves with the last comment that Siddharth made about fixing IPL and all.
We do not condone any of that.
We do not endorse certain views like
And we
that.
don't know if you can do that.
Yes, that will be expunged from the record. Go ahead, Siddharth, whatever else you want to say about RCB. That's just a disclaimer. Okay, we're having a. I think our system's caught on to,
Green is added to the mix now. So their batting, there is no problem with their batting. Honestly. Okay.
The system can be
But
fixed.
their bowling is something which really, really worries me, because you can only play either of Ansari or Long.
Yeah.
You've got a Yash Dayal also. You've got a Mohammad Siraj. You've got a Vijay Kumar Vishak. See, apart from Siraj, who's your support? That is the main issue. So, their bowling doesn't inspire me confidence one bit.
Thank you for that, Siddharth. Take care. Bye bye. Enjoy your holiday. As you always do. He's always on a holiday. Last time also he was there. He's always
Holidaying.
Holidaying. Okay. You have a good time. Bye bye. Take care.
Get us sweets. As always.
Get us something nice.
Yes, this time there is a very special occasion to get you sweets. So
Oh, yes.
I will do that.
You've got personal reasons.
Is he renewing his marriage again?
Bye.
Okay, Siddharth. See you soon.
Okay. Yeah. So Siddharth's answered that. Just, if our opinion you care about after listening to Siddharth's emphatic no. We said all three that no, it doesn't seem like a title contender team. The other is it a playoff top 4 team?
No. Their balance is worse than what it was last year when they barely scraped through to the qualifier. The eliminator, I remember. They reached the eliminator. Or did they reach the eliminator? I don't think they reached the eliminator. No, they didn't. They didn't.
Qualifiers, not the eliminator.
No, they didn't reach the qualifier.
They did not reach the top 4.
Qualifier, no, it was CSK versus GT in the qualifier, and then after that it was MI and LSG. if I'm not mistaken.
LSG.
Yes.
Yeah.
So RCB didn't qualify last year. They ain't qualifying this year either. You can take it from me.
Also, this is one team I think that's harmed itself more in the auction than bolstering itself in the auction. They let go of a Hasaranga, which is again, I don't get that. Bringing in a Green ahead of the auction in that swap deal again doesn't make sense to me. I think they weakened themselves more than bolstering themselves. Not a top 4 team for me.
In the words of MS Dhoni, nothing more to add. You're right. Not a top 4 team.
Viewers
for me
may have
either.
something else to say.
Okay, let's take questions then quickly. What have they got? What have they got for us? Okay, Pranit Datta.
Says my RCB batting 11. Faf, Virat, Rajat, Maxi. Scroll down, please. Scroll up, rather. Yeah. Maxi, Green, DK, Manoj, Alzari, Siraj, Vishak, Dayal. Bowling sub Karn. Spin bowling, big issues, plus a lack of batting depth.
In essence, what we've
No,
said,
but
but he's gone with other
that's
picks.
too many fast
Yeah,
bowlers.
exactly. Where's
Yeah.
the spinner? Karn
Yeah.
can't be a spin
There's
batsman, yeah?
Alzari, Siraj, Vishak, Dayal, and a Cam Green. You don't need those. Hardly you've got now.
Maxwell will bowl 4 overs.
You'll need, yeah. Manoj he's got, which I had also picked. I got outvoted with Lombro, so I guess, yeah. But yeah, pretty much the team. Shubham Garg.
He says, guys, you're missing Lockie. He was in good form versus Pakistan and Australia in T20s this year. His height and good lengths are back.
Chest high, good length.
Chest height. His
His
height can't be
chest
back.
height and good lengths are back. And what? 2-3 IPL teams lack spinner.
So it's not just RCB saying there are 2-3 other teams that lack good spinning options, which is a fair point.
Fair point.
And Lockie we did consider, but it was a toss-up between Alzari and Lockie, and I think we marginally gave it to Alzari.
Yeah, because he gives you a better option in the death.
Yep.
So, no.
So why have you splashed 11 crores otherwise?
Okay, let's take a few comments. Om Dhumal says, Nikhil sir, I am getting a feeling this year of Virat will be the orange cap holder and also the MOT in 2020 World Cup. Wow.
Man of tournament.
And he's picked his top 4, which is Mumbai, CSK, KKR and RCB. That's an interesting one. But I don't think we agree with you on the KKR and RCB front in terms of top 4. But,
Even MI is debatable, Mike.
but
I think
once
MI have
we,
a good team.
I think MI will make it. It'll be in my. But again, we'll look at the team and we analyze. So CSK, MI, I kind of agree with you. The two, not so much.
Yeah.
The other bit, Virat being an orange cap holder, very well could be. Very well could be. He's missed out on the Test series. You know how hungry he is usually for runs. He'd want to, make a lot of runs. And then with a lot of unsubstantiated news doing the round about his selection for World Cup, if he needs anything to fire him up, that's going to be. So he had a great IPL last time. I wouldn't be surprised if he's the orange cap holder, but that's Om's guess, and he thinks he'll have a great time at the T20 World Cup too. Well, possible. You must remember he did change his style of play in the Afghanistan series. I think the whole team has decided to bat in a certain way, and he's trying to bat that way.
Correct.
You did see.
We did see him try to sweep Mujibur Rahman of all bowlers. So, not just try, successfully do it.
Yep. Shubham Garg.
Says, I have a feeling Faf will be replaced by Maxwell mid-season and Will Jacks will play and a good attacking all-rounder.
No, so Will Jacks I think is the backup for Faf.
Yes.
So you make a good point, but how will he be replaced by Maxi as in terms of captain? Okay. I don't know whether they
Maxwell does captain in the BBL, but I don't think he's ever won the title. Plus, Maxwell never strikes me as a captain. Sorry. And he was terrible with Punjab.
Yeah.
Of course, everyone's terrible with Punjab.
Yeah, but they don't have too many other options. Virat's decided not to captain, so that won't be the thing.
Yeah.
That's an interesting one, and I think that's a very interesting point, Shubham, and is a possibility. They've got Will Jack exactly for that, to be the replacement for Faf du Plessis. If he doesn't, but again, you needn't worry about Faf's form. That's the least of your worries, as we pointed out in our discussions earlier. He was outstanding last IPL. You have too many other things to worry about.
Yeah, Will Jacks I think was their replacement for Bracewell.
Yes, and he's a backup for Faf.
Yes, correct.
Yeah. Okay.
There's a few more comments. We're
Finished.
took this
This
much,
is done.
Okay. Okay, let's take Sarachandra Yalamarti. He says, Nikhil sir, if RCB wins IPL, so that will end A Sala Cup. Achha.
No, he says if RCB wins, then that's it.
IPL
done.
only ends.
So East Sala Cup rehne do. Very harsh, but funny.
Very naughty. Very naughty. Very. Okay, just anywhere, just Priyanshu. He says Virat, Fav, Green, Rajat, Maxwell, Dinesh Karthik, Manoj he's got, and Vishak, Akashdeep, Siraj and Alzari. Yeah, pretty
Again,
much
no
the team.
spinners.
By the way, he points out Himanshu the leggy.
Yeah.
That's the one that we missed out. So apologies for that, but thank you Priyanshu for pointing that out. So they have three options in terms of, but even he will come in as a sub. Can't make the 11.
Unless Karan Sharma has a torrid time,
Exactly.
and you have no choice.
Even then, Karan Sharma.
Just
is
go to
your-
our 11. Just go to our 11 quickly. The 11 that we've got. Yeah, we've got Swapnil Dagar. You can put in a Himanshu Sharma the leggy as well. Thanks for pointing that out, Priyanshu. So those are your super sub for bowling. Yeah, just put Himanshu Sharma there.
He would be the only other spin option they have.
Yeah, but that's about it. But he doesn't start because you got a Karan Sharma there.
Yeah.
I think he's going to start. And Karan Sharma with his batting.
Does add a decent option in that regard.
Yes, so that's how it looks like. Okay.
Comments. Scroll slightly down.
Okay, GGK says RCB spin over the years, Chahal to Hasaranga to Karan. Next year, sole spinner could be Tewatia.
Why would GT let Tewatia go? Is being the real question. The match winner with the bat.
They will also have retention issues.
Oh, by the way, funny thing, and I realized this today when I was doing research, on the IPL's official website,
Yeah.
Rahul Tewatia in the GT squad is listed as a bowler. A bowler? He barely bowls for GT. Poor guy.
He identifies himself, because I remember having a chat with him 2 seasons back. He identifies himself as a bowling all-rounder. He's never given the ball.
Yeah.
Although to be fair, the way he's that mustache and everything, he's
And
got,
the baggy
hat,
blue.
oh, went full 80s vibes.
Yeah, it's looking rather smart. Okay, Quick Lover says, what if Rohit Sky fail in the IPL? If Virat tried to bowl, he could have been an all-rounder from RCB. Death bowling issue, Virat for death. No.
Cricket lover, you're being very mean.
Yes.
I remember one match.
I'll be mocking.
Virat the bowler. If you were to ask Virat himself, I don't think he'll rate him at all.
Anymore.
Even earlier.
No, earlier he recognized himself as a medium fast or
Oh,
whatever that
that's
was.
okay. I think heart of heart he knew.
Yeah.
Come on.
And himself knows, like, that just doesn't come to me. The ball,
Naturally.
hand goes somewhere else. The
Leg goes somewhere
the leg
else,
goes
the
somewhere
ball
else,
goes
the arm
somewhere
is
else.
somewhere. It's like, it doesn't.
See, the only person that works for is Jasprit Bumrah.
Yeah. Sohail Tanveer.
Oh my god, yes, Sohail Tanveer.
Then there was Mike Proctor. Used to be like that, wrong-footed. He passed away recently, so I just
Mike Proctor.
remember of him as well. Okay, Introspect says really worried about RCB's bowling. They need 230 every time.
Exactly, that's the thing.
On point.
Their batting really needs to be batting out of their skins. They need 2016 levels battings, and that's not possible because you only have Virat. Where's your Gale and AB?
Yep.
15 साल से होता रहा है।
What's
He's
new?
right.
Shivam makes a point. What's new? Saurabh Singh, we've made the correction about Himanshu not playing
Good
11.
point.
Thank you for pointing that out. KK says one thing is sure, they are better than
That's not
DC.
saying much.
RCB should go with Faf, Green, Virat, Patidar, Maxwell, Karthik, Lomror, Mayank, Vishak, Alzari, Siraj. Super sub, Siraj out and Manoj won the game.
Again, he's not put any spinner. They really have woes with spinners because everyone who's picking a strong 11 seems to be leaving out the spinner.
Spinner. Yeah.
That tells you how bad their spin options are.
They are.
Terrible.
Okay, thank you so much for your company. That's it about the Royal Challengers Bangalore. Do let us know the comments of what you think RCB's strengths and weaknesses are and what you think are their chances of making it to the top 4. We're not even talking about the title. Tomorrow is another day.
Another team.
And we'll look at another team. But yeah. Anik wants me to see something on social media. I'll just see that. I had a late night, good Champions League. Slept very late.
Of course, Napoli.
Oh, what a game it was. What a game. What a game it was. Have you done something on that? On the video?
We covered it in our app. That's the extent of it. What did he like?
Okay, no, I'm not going to take it.
Can't say it.
That bad, huh?
But I don't think he meant to.
Mistakenly?
Yeah.
Scroll like.
Okay, Piyush Dandre says do Mumbai tomorrow. Shall we do Mumbai tomorrow?
Yes, we should actually.
Okay, Piyush
Where
Dandre, your no?
No,
Where?
no, yes.
Yes,
No.
Mumbai tomorrow.
He said another
Okay.
no, yes.
GH Pujara says Punjab, no Punjab, then we'll do later.
Punjab maybe on the weekend.
Yes.
Okay, done.
Punjab
On the weekend because you already got a demand for Mumbai tomorrow. Maybe Punjab can be day after. We can do it
Piyush,
Friday.
call it dibs.
We could do it on Friday.
Yeah.
GH Pujara, we could do it on Friday. Okay. Take care. Bye bye.
Nandri, Vanakam, Shubhratri, Shabha
Shabba
Khair.
khair. Eat your veggies.
Don't trouble your mother.